Okay guys, let's take a walk through of Google Plus, and this is what you see when you first come into and when you sign into Google. If you go into your name here, then go into the account settings, this is what you're going to see here. What we can do here is inside here we've got the Google Plus page, we've got language, we've got data liberation, which means we can actually back up what's in the Google Plus, and we've got connected accounts. One of the first things I suggest you do is go into the connected accounts, and what I've done is I've added the connected accounts that I got done for me with the social media profiles on Fiverr.com. So I've got LinkedIn, I've got Twitter, and I've got Facebook, etc. Now the Twitter one should start to be auto posting by now, but I haven't checked it just yet. YouTube, I take one of the main YouTube channels, although we've got many of them now, and Facebook, I've just put in the detail here, the address here, but I haven't yet done anything with it. The profile hasn't been built up or anything like that, but I just wanted to get this done anyway so that I could get the Google Places page done with the actual links in there as well. Okay, so if we come over now to Google Plus, well, actually let's just take a look at this data liberation first. Basically what we can do is we can download the data so it backs up all the photos and profile information, circles and posts and stuff like that. And then there's other options here as well for Picasa album photos and that kind of stuff. But if we come in here to Google Plus page, just have to wait for this to load. Okay, and what you're going to see here is some settings here. And what I suggest you do is just keep everything on default. I didn't change anything in here at all, and you know, I just left it as it was. You might want to go through that, you might want to change some bits and pieces, but you know, I don't really. Here what they're talking about is who can send you notifications and who can people that can see you or comment on your public posts. I put for the public posts anyone, but there's choices for your own circles, and circles is, I guess it's a little bit like on Twitter where you got people following you and you're following other people and you can see what they post and stuff like that. Extended circles is a bit more like Facebook, where you can see for example, if somebody's in one of my circles and they've got people in their circles who are not in my circle, that would be what they call extended circles. So any information I post, as long as that person is following me in my circle, that information will show in their circle as well. That's what extended circles are. Okay, so anyway, let's go back into Google Plus here. I can add a phone number here because I'm in the UK. It's only US and India for some reason in here to be able to use I guess that's Google Voice. If I go back to Google Plus here, and you can see what I've got. I've started to put some content in, put some video and stuff like that, but this is actually like a personal profile, so it's a bit more like Facebook when you come in here, because this is like a personal profile, but I did want to put some information in here, and you can see I've pulled some other information from other people in here as well, just because I invited them into a circle. Now let's just have a look at the top here. That's your home page. And in the home page you're going to see some information down here. Now what you can do, they used to have a thing called Sparks here, and they don't have it anymore, and if you're wondering where it went to, all you need to do is you can search something. So for example, if I searched for internet marketers and I did a search, what this can do is I can save this search and it comes in here. That's just the same as the Sparks, but I'm going to take that away because it's not relevant. That's the way that Sparks are done now. They don't have that little thing anymore, the little icon that used to be there. Over here we can add some photos, and you can see photos from other people, and you can upload photos as well, I think from Picasa, and you can add photos from your telephone, your mobile phone and stuff like that, or from your posts and stuff. And I guess Flickr as well, I haven't checked it yet. When we come over here, this is the profile page. Now we can go in and edit the profile as well from here, but what I've done is I've added a little this stuff down here, and what this is a website. Let me just show you this website. It's called SG Plus, and that allows me to have this stuff down here. Now there was a couple of tools that I did add on there before, so if I want to go and share that content, what I can do is I can share on different places that way. That's one way that I can get my content automated. Okay, SG Plus does a little bit more than that, but I haven't properly configured it yet. And basically what that does is it will automate some of the process so that it goes to, I think, Twitter and Facebook as well. Right, now when we're in here, we've got the about page, and in here I've made sure that I put in the location as well. You can see my other profiles here, and you can see I've got a contributor too, so I'll put my website in there, and recommended links I put the other site that I've got coming up behind the one I'm working on right now. That one is going to replace this one when I sell it. Employment, I just put in the same name and the same details as I had in the Google Places page. Education, I put University of London. I've never been there, but I just wanted to get the keyword London in there one more time anyway. And I made sure the profile discovery is visible in search. Okay, that means you go into their directory when you do that. Right, now we can go into photos again. That's only one photo I've got in here. This is the one up here. We can upload more photos, and we can add videos. These are not videos from YouTube. You would have to upload here, and in here we can put all the +1s as well. So I might go and +1 some other people's content, and hopefully they will, you know, follow me or something back, because I've done that. Now over here is the circles. This is interesting, and what they suggest when you first open this account, or when you first do a Google Plus account, what they suggest is that you have a minimum of 10 people in a circle. So I just found everybody who had the name lawyer or lawyers or personal injury or whatever in there, and only one person has added me back so far, but it's a holiday, so I guess that's okay. And I need to put some better information in here as well, and you can block people, etc. from here. Now the way circles work, you can have different circles for friends and for family acquaintances, and then you can have them into sort of niches or micro niches. So I could do personal injury lawyers. If there was more personal injury lawyers here than what there seems to be in Google Plus, then I might cut that, go to micro niche again. And what you can do is you can just drag these people in to different places. Yeah. So if you're following people, you can just drag them in there. So that means you're following 2 or following 3. You can drag them into different circles, etc. And that's how that works. It's nice and easy with the drag and drop feature. Right, now another thing that we can do here, let me just come back over to Google Plus. This is a stream where we put the information, but we can come over here and we can start a hangout as well. And a hangout is like doing a web conference. It's almost like a mini webinar. You can have, I believe, up to 10 people, but I think there's a workaround to be able to get more people in there. And you can see here there's more solicitors. All I need to do to add them is just click on that. And I don't know who these people are. I need to check them out, but don't know if they're lawyers or whatever. If they're not lawyers, I don't want them. We can invite friends from different places. Now I did read a little report on this a few days ago, and what they were suggesting you do is you create a Yahoo account and pull all your Facebook friends in from Yahoo, and then from there you can pull all those friends into Google Plus. I haven't tried it yet, and you know, it's not something I can do right now anyway, because with the accident claim site we haven't set up a Facebook profile properly yet. But what's interesting down here is when you come down here, it says Google Plus pages, and it's like adding a fan page on Facebook. So if I click on this, you can see it looks very, very similar to when you do a fan page on Facebook. So I can go on and make a business page, and I can put my primary numbers and stuff in here. So if I go back over to Google Places, and let me just see the listing of Google Maps. You want to keep the information as relevant as possible to what it was in Google Maps. And click on locate, and that should find me here. You see, it's found my Google Places page. So what I can do from this point is put in some more information in here. So it's asking for business address, so I'm just going to take that exactly as it is here. Come back over and category be professional services, and make it use any Google Plus user, agree to the terms, and we can create. Okay, so we can upload a photo from the computer, or we can change the profile photo in here as well. Wait a minute, let me just try and do something with this. Let's take one of these. Now when you're doing the initial profile, I suggest you use a personal picture, but because this is a business page, I can use something a little bit different. So I'm going to save this one and then click on continue. And let me just fire up CurationSoft as well, because CurationSoft works with this too. Okay, so I can click on this one and share. And then we can click on finish. And there we go. So now we can post on the page here, and we can connect to the website and everything else. So I think probably what we need to do, hold on, it's jumping up. What we need to do here is it's asking to get the badge, so we want to put a badge on Google Play on the website. So I'll just have a look to see what that is quickly. And in here we can just post on the page. So I can got my CurationSoft, and let's see if I can just take something that's exact from the actual website. See if I can find an article. Looks like I have to optimize that page a little bit more. I need to get some backlinks to it because we're not showing up at all here for that one. Okay, I'll take this one from Posterous because it looks like I'm sharing some content from another social media site. So all I need to do here is just grab that and just drop it in there as before, and just give it a second while that wheel spins. There we go, just a little comment like that, and we need to make it public here and just click on share, and there we go. It's as easy as that. We can just use, you know, CurationSoft for all that kind of stuff. Let's see if I can find a YouTube video. I don't think I've got any there for that particular keyword. Let's see if we can find one for accident claims London. Yeah, we got plenty here. What we've actually done here with all those YouTube videos is we've started to saturate the market with the content, which is kind of a fun thing once you start to see it ranking. And in a less competitive niche, we probably, you know, you could easily be dominating the page and stuff like that. But because this is quite competitive, we haven't just managed to do that yet. But I can drag this over here anyway. And it's okay to tell people that you are doing lead generation. And another thing that I've been thinking about as well is because you could almost use this like a blog as well. I think the longer it is, maybe the better it will be. And I did read something like that the other day, and it did make a lot of sense. So if you want to put some articles in here as well, yeah, you can do that too. And you know, that these things should start to rank quite well if you can get some people to like them and stuff like that, which is not that hard to do. I don't think so when we've got Fiverr.com these days. And you know, from there we can start to, you know, do various things. But let's go and see this start a hangout thing. Now I'm not going to make this work because I've got nobody to share with, but I'll just walk you through it anyway. And it's basically, it's going to tell us to download an app which will activate the web camera, and from there it's just, you just follow the wizard, and from there it just carries on. You just follow the wizard, and you basically, what you've got then is like maybe like an internet market, sort of like an instant message group, like on Skype or something, where you can use a video, or maybe like the MSN Messenger kind of thing. And you can just click here and install the plugin, etc. And that way it's like you can do like mini webinars, and we might even try that for this group, for the Fiverr SEO group, and maybe do a question and answer session at the end of next week or something like that, if I can get the time to get around to it. But we've still got the Blog Network webinar to do. And I want to do a little bit more with some other stuff that I've been working on in the last couple of days as well. So that's basically how all this works. You just follow that, and you know, it's just step-by-step instructions, and you can add people in to your sort of webinar thing, and have you know, a video chat and stuff like that. But I think that it would be good for companies as well, where they can communicate with each other. But I like it for the fact that we can do webinars and stuff like that too. Now I'm not sure what else I can show you in here. Let me just see if I've missed anything. This is where we can invite people if we do it via that Yahoo method. I might do that a little bit later with internet marketing niche, because I've got some, you know, got some more people there that I can involve and bring in. And we don't have anybody in any circles yet, so what we can do is we can add people to the circle. So we can click on here to create one. And I'll call this lead generation. There's very few actually people, there's very few layers on Google Plus that we can use here. Let me just go back here, mess something up there. I'm trying to think how I did this before. Anyway, let me just pause this for a second while I play around with this, because I need to figure out. Okay, I figured it out. Basically what it is because I've switched over now into the personal injury lawyer group business page. that I don't have anybody at all in here, so I need to go back into the top part here, and I need to search for people, so we can add people this way. This guy needs to add before, so that's okay. Let's do another one. Yeah, again, these people need to be added. Let's see if I can find something more specific. Well, this one I can do because it's my own one, and I can just get them into the circle that way. Let's try that again. And that's basically all we need to do. Unfortunately, at the moment in Google Plus, there isn't a lot of people there, but I do believe that, you know, things will change, you know, in a very short period of time, because when people start to realize that it has got some decent SEO value, that will, you know, start to, that these people are starting to show up now, and that people will start using it a lot more, especially in that niche as well, because it's a very, very competitive niche, and people are really scrambling to try and get business there. So I don't expect that it will take very long before people start jumping on it. I think just a lot of people don't understand it just yet. But with Google behind it, and you know, they're using it basically to compete with Facebook, I think you know, it's not going to take too long before you know, these kind of searches will pull up a lot of people. But maybe better to pull people in from Facebook, and maybe just got to lead the way that way and try and get people in that way. Anyway, that's enough for this video. I'm starting to waffle a bit now, so let's end it there. But that will give you a little bit of an insight into Google Plus. I mean, I'm by no means an expert, but you can see how easy it is to work with, and it's very good when you're using things like curation software as well. It's just really, really easy to pull that information in there, and you can go in there every now and again and start adding information. So I will do one more video about Google Plus a bit later, and that will show you how we syndicate the content. So I want the Twitter content to come in here as well, and from Google Plus I want it to go out to Facebook and into LinkedIn as well, if I can get that done as well. But the way we can do that is for a different website, and we can create some what they call recipes to make that happen, and we can, you know, just have everything automated as far as the social media for this niche is concerned, and hopefully that will be quite good information for you. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.